Oh boy, howdy, we here. We doing it. Wow. I'm excited. Welcome. It is Thursday, which means we are returning to the frozen wastelands of Kjol. With me is Offbeat, Outlaw, Luna, Jared, also known as Luna Wolf Spirit, Taco, aka Datdirtytaco, and Jake, aka Critfail Jake. I myself am Sir Feffers. I will be the DM for tonight. Welcome. It is awesome that you're here. Last we left off. Sorry. There we go. Last we left off, the party returned to Iceholm, and Arthalos, Lord Arthalos, is to pay his respects to the newly thawed out. No one is in the right spots. You're right. I'll get that in a second. The newly thawed out son of the Jarl and daughter of the Frost Witch. Much has happened. Offbeat Outlaw Ziller did manage to get his hands on a flame tongue. Why don't you take it away from there, my guy, while I move everybody around?
Take it away. Do you mean introduce myself and my character, or do you mean
all that?
Okay. Hi everybody, my name is Offbeat Outlaw. You can find me at all places where offbeats can be found.
So on SoundCloud.
Next week is gonna be where all beat offs can be found.
Oh no.
Orange YouTube. Anyway, I play Ziller O'Crack, who is a Hexblade Bladesinger fighter. And last week he was having a grand old time. What happened to this?
No, it's there. It's there. You're good. I've already fixed it.
Nope, you were so big for a second there.
I am large. Yeah, Ziller's just excited to speak to his dad. He's really excited to speak to his dad. I haven't seen his dad in a very long time. So, yeah, very excited about that. Also, the stream still looks quite dark.
Yeah, I got it. Just keep going. I got it.
Pass it off to Taco.
Guys, help! It's dark. I can't see.
Okay, it's back. It's back now. It's back now. Ah!
Nice.
What a mess! What a mess to start. Is it a stream unless you have a?
I was doing.
If you have an, is it an Offbeat Outlaw stream without tech issues?
No.
Certainly not a
I like how our solution was not to move us; it was just to get rid of the name.
It's faster.
I was totally gonna introduce myself as Jared and just be like, "Hi, I'm Jared. I play Zax." What up, everybody? I'm Taco. You can find me at all places that Offbeats are found. Anyways, I play Styx, the Furbolg wizard, who is 100% convinced that Ziller's dad is dead or doesn't exist. And also made a new silver dragon friend recently. Don't chortle at me.
It's Offbeat's face. Yes, the new dragon.
Oh, you're a grumpy baby.
The new court wizard is secretly a dragon, and as Styx was going around making sure there weren't any changelings around to be found, he did make an interesting discovery. And did have to trade it.
The good eyeball. I also had 2 weeks to come up with the Styx's named one name. Didn't do it.
You are
I really just want to name him Styx with the good eyes, but
would I?
Branch. Anyhow, that's about it for Styx. We're still just stoked on the fact that we met a dragon and he called us equals, so we're riding that high. We're gonna hand it off to Luna.
Hi, I'm Luna Wolf Spirit. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram. I do cosplay content, and I play Farron, the Horizon Walker Ranger. And last time, she got to shoot a gun, which she was very excited about. That was pretty cool. But then immediately after, had like an entire existential crisis, thinking she saw her brother, which turned out to be a changeling.
Which turned out to be a changeling who you let live.
I did. That comes back to bite me in the butt, accept full responsibility.
What are you talking about? I don't make things come back to bite anyone in the butt. Your decisions.
You can let Ziller take the fall for that. You can blame him.
But yeah, so that's where Farron's at.
and you also learned the location, the last known location of where you saw your brother.
Yep.
And you came back to Arthalos and Zaz, and let them know. So now we have a future heading. Jake, why don't you take it away?
Hello everyone, I'm Critfail Jake. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram. I do most of the cosplay content there. I am playing Outlaw, the Yuan-Ti Sorcerer Cleric, and he loves festivals because food is delicious. He was very hesitant to come to this festival to begin with because just people and all of that, but Zaz is like, no, the berry thaw something or other pastry is amazing, and he was right. So he's been going around with Zaz just eating all the things.
And just a reminder that at some point you should probably make it go off and like find the people that you're talk and congratulate and do your lordly duties.
For sure not forget and tear himself away from food, surely at some point. We'll see. Jared.
Yeah, I'm Jared, and I'm playing Zaz, who is a barbarian rogue, also goblin, also medium-sized goblin most of the time, because why not? He's about to get a really hot pokey stick, and he's gonna set things on fire for better or for worse. So we'll see how that goes. Currently stuffing face with whatever we named these pastries that are, that got generated last time.
Yeah, we had something clever.
It was
Strawberry.
It was
Strawberry tarts.
Strawberry tarts.
Strawberry. See, I said berry thaw. It was
You had it.
just
Did
backwards.
we say that the rapier is engraved with something funny that Ziller put on it?
Depends
Break
on what
round
you want
two.
to put on it.
I'll DM it
You
to
chew
you.
on it. You chew.
I'll
okay,
DM it to
okay.
you.
Oh, he's already got it.
He's ready. Floxen says, "I see towns burning soon."
Oh, no. Unless they're a goblin town.
All right, Ziller. You begin making your way through the town in the upper levels, and you kind of come across. It's kind of new area. Your dad didn't live here when you left, but unmistakably, cracking crossbows and quivers. In a nice swinging sign with a big old insignia of crossbow on it, and under it, Bernardo Crack. You can
Ziller's
see
just
people
gonna like wipe a tear, just be like, "We made it, Dad."
Yeah, it's a nice stone 2-story shop. You can see that where one you see the front door and a single window next to it, and then on the other side, the entire length, it seems it can come up, kind of like a kiosk. You know what I'm saying? Where he can do business without leaving the house and people don't have to come in. Right now it's closed. The door is open. The lights are on. You can see people coming and going.
I'm gonna walk into the store and I'm gonna call out, "Dad!"
Am I still with Ziller, by the way?
I believe you're catching up. If you would like to be with him now, you may.
No.
No. Son?
Dad, it's me!
Ziller! You hear some people like shoved out of the way, and this kind of taller, a little portly. He's got some fluff to him. He's been living some good life. He kind of shoves a few other people out of the way. Oh, I'm so sorry. Ziller!
Dad!
Grabs you and like gives you a big rough hug. He turns around. "This is my son!"
I'm his son!
And everyone goes, "Oh, all right." And he kind of goes, "It's so good to see you again. Oh, you must tell me everything. Who are you?" He looks over at Styx. "I know you. You.
I can assure you that you do not.
What was that, my
He's
boy?
from his name. This is the Furbolg I told you about. His name's Styx.
Of course. Come in." And he like turns around, starts bustling his way through the crowd again, and just quickly disappears amongst all the people. Long crossbows of various makes, hand crossbows, heavy crossbows, as well as multiple different types of arrows. And the newest edition, you can see one long rack of like quivers and stuff like that. And they're of nice make. They're a very nice make. No pluses or anything like that, but this is clearly artisan level, crafted, upper society. He's not outfitting the army, if you will.
Yeah.
And you can see all sorts of people kind of perusing during the festival and stuff like that. A lot of really nice, well-dressed folk, all kind of moving about. And you can see the back room where he's got a big table and behind that where he, a crossbow's in pieces and some stairs going upstairs where he assumedly lives. And he wraps his hand on the table and goes, "Come on!"
I happily follow, and I turn back to Styx, just beaming like snarkily, like, "That's my dad."
How similar do they look?
They're very similar. You're looking at like if Ziller was sitting a lot and just had a very sit down and work at a table lifestyle, and maybe was 20 to 30 years older. So kind of portly, but very similar. He's got the same like kind of manic look in his eye. And he finishes up the purchase he was doing with a young man who is getting his first crossbow, and his dad is sitting there kind of proudly, also very well dressed. And they turn and start walking out, and he goes, puts a little sign at, "Be back soon," and then he just sits next to it. And he goes, You gotta tell me of all the wonderful adventures and the death. Tell me all the death."
Yeah. 1 second. I just grab I hold out my hand for the orb first.
Okay.
I hand orb.
I take it and I look at my dad. Is it my dad?
Yes.
If it wasn't, I was just gonna be like, bang!
Murder time.
I go, okay, well, first of all, this is Styx. We met at college. He is now becoming a named one soon. It's so good for him. He wrote a whole essay. And then guess what? We went to hell, killed Satan. Yeah, we got a keep. I'm a duke now. My buddy Arthlos, he's gonna become a jarl soon. We met this is a super cool ranger who's been taking us all over places. Yes.
How much of this is true? He says to Styx.
I'm gonna roll for morals real quick. Hold on.
And right when you hit the "I'm a duke now," he was like, Just know that that's where your father's glass ceiling of expectation for you in life. You surpassed it in that moment.
All of this is very much true.
My boy! That's wonderful! I'm so proud of you! I stabbed myself with a pen.
My joy is so immense, I must cause myself pain.
Dad! Dad, no, why you do this?
Dad, no!
An older gentleman kind of comes up and goes, "Yes, were you?" And he taps the sign and just keeps looking at you.
I continue to go on. I feel like, "Oh man, we met this cool ranger. Her name's Farron. She led us through the high places. We cleared out a giant keep.
High places.
We did. It's so cold.
Oh my god.
It's very cold. The Snake Man doesn't like it.
Snake Man?
That's my jarl friend who made me a duke. His name's
I've
Arthlos.
heard of him.
He's a named one.
Lord. Yes. What was his name?
Arthlos the Cold.
The Cold. Yes, I've heard of him.
And then you know Zaz, Dragon Slayer.
Of course, the Goblin.
He's been reasonable and come with us too. That guy is yoked. He's so strong. He's absolutely strapped.
And he has very much been hitting the reps.
Oh yeah,
you had a
20s.
ranger friend.
Yes.
Well, he kind of goes back and comes back with a couple of like a small quiver. Luna, roll a D10 for me.
8.
8. It's got 8 plus 1 arrows. And he goes, "I've been working on this. The person who commissioned it died. So, if it helps my son and his friends, I'm happy to help." He's all dimples. He's just.
I pat Dad on the I pat him on the shoulder. Go, Dad, I appreciate this, but let me pay for it.
No, dude, I'm so rich now.
How did you get this much money, by the way?
Don't. Well, that's what I usually say. I'll tell you the story. And he starts going on a surprisingly boring story about how there was someone who really liked his crossbows and, started talking about his make, and he just keeps going on and on and on about how he did this one tweak in his aesthetic for the crossbows, and you're just kind of sitting there kind of like, and
he got on this new app.
Can I
went viral.
Can I assess if it's if it's BS?
Yeah. Make an insight check.
Well, that's a 9, so I'm like, wow. Could someone else who's not Ziller do this?
You note a certain quiet coming into the room, Sticks, while Ziller is really just zoned in on this story, and you look back, and the Jarl's son walks into the room, kind of looking about, as if he's been in here, as if he's only been in here once or twice before, and he politely, he kind of reads that the owner, the proprietor, is away, and he does know your faces, so he kind of reads the room and just kind of politely starts kind of walking over to the crossbows and waiting his turn and stuff like that.
Well, if you're sure that you're rich, Dad, I will happily take this crossbow.
Excellent. It's just the bow, just the arrows.
Yeah, just the arrows and the quiver. Yeah. I saddle them on my bag. I looked to Dad and I go, well, I'll leave you to customers, but we made it.
Well done. And stay the night. Your friends too. We got plenty of room.
I'll let them know.
Okay.
We made it, Dad.
We made it, son.
Ziller is so happy.
All right. Real quick, we're gonna go over to Baron, Zaz, and Arthalos real quick. You guys are all kind of talking to each other, and you get the impression that rumors are like fire, like just going throughout Iceholm. There's a rising concern about not changelings, but it started with changelings and now it's kind of steamrolled into the burners because the information isn't all there, but everyone knows about the burners. And so everyone's kind of starting to kind of look at each other, and they're thinking, you hear a couple things here and they're like, yeah, I mean, if there's so many new faces running around, why wouldn't the burners come here? Stuff like that. And that's kind of spreading a little bit. What are you guys up to? Anything you guys are up to in particular while we jump in?
Arthos is eating something.
Sure. So you guys have just gotten your next meal. Baron's kind of calming down a bit, and Farron, you look up at the sound of breaking glass, and Zaz, your head goes down over the sound of breaking glass. Someone has come up and just, with all their strength, hurled a bottle into the back of your head. Yeah.
Fine.
Take 3 points of damage.
Yeah, okay.
Behind Zaz is a very wide-eyed, very big man. Maybe a Goliath, maybe just a really, really big human. And he just goes, Goblin! And he just pulls out his short sword.
May I make an action?
Yes.
I'm going to subtle spell dominate person.
Okay. I make a wisdom save.
Let me double check.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a wisdom.
Sure, it'll be a DC 17 wisdom.
Yeah, that's not a 17. At best, that's a 9.
So he threw it, took out a sword and started charging.
No,
at
so
us?
he turns around, sees the goblin, his drink in hand, and just bashes the back of his head in with it, yells, and then pulls his sword. He's right behind him.
Okay.
And as you quietly whisper dominate person, he goes,
Dude.
immediately the crowd around like quiets, and you hear goblins, stuff like that. And you can see a lot of you see a lot of the locals who actually live here and have lived here, like, see the misunderstanding. But a lot of them are not locals. A lot of them have come in for the winter or from other places and have used a teleportation circle for the festival.
You have your mask on?
I'll pull my hood back up for sure. But no, I don't really have a mask.
I'm going to mentally command the guy to basically be like, oh, my mistake, nothing to see here, and make a scene of like not.
Okay. So you kind of step up and you're like, and you give him those instructions real quiet, like?
It's just mental. It's a mental
okay,
connection.
Perfect.
So telepathically, just.
He kind of. My mistake, friend. And then he's just kind of.
And give Zaz his money pouch as an apology.
Okay.
Also mental, just like.
My friend, I'm so sorry. That was totally. I shouldn't be attacking a goblin. And
well, he's not gonna say anything about him being a goblin. He's like,
okay,
such an esteemed person as yourself. He's gonna stammer like
he just like he fangirls over this person, over Zaz, and Luna. While they're both kind of preoccupied with that, you see someone stand up, like real slow, just covered in bone white armor, and as he kind of slowly walks into the circle that has now formed, you recognize him as one of the Jarls. This is Jarl Gorin. Jarl Gorin is known as the Ivory Wall, and he's earned it. Not only is he covered in actual dragon bone armor, but he has a massive tower shield on his back. All shock white. His hair is white. He himself is quite tan, but he kind of walks up and goes, Matthew, what have you done? Matthew is ensconced. His mind is not his own. Arthlos, what would you like him to respond with?
I will say, hang on, let me see if he can hear. Because I might just let him go. Because if he heard that, I might just let him respond as himself.
I think they are able to understand and hear. Pretty sure. Zaz, what you doing while he's looking that up? What's been your response to all this up until this point?
Well, I would have stood and turned to face, I guess, Matthew.
Mm-hmm.
But
and your passive perception of 18 would let you know that that Arthlos probably has him under some kind of spell.
I mean, maybe.
I'll
But
let you make that
regardless, it's pretty straightforward. The guy's apologized basically, so that's good enough.
Okay.
As far as that is concerned, but we'll see how it plays out in a second.
I'll just make him say to continue the story that he made a mistake of, mistook, this fine citizen for a goblin or whatever. And
Okay, he turns around and goes, I mistook this fine citizen for a goblin. Jarl Gorin kind of Matthew, this is the third time your traumatic experiences with the goblins have gotten you into trouble. You're relieved of duty. You are to return home, and not by the teleportation circle. Can't hear you, Offbeat.
I was saying this guy's dead now.
Is he still...
Hey, it's not the worst instinct to just smash him right off.
He looks down at Zaz. But he should know better. I have a very strict moral standard. Is he still under your control?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I? Is he like a named one? Do I recognize?
You don't recognize him. This is one of Jarl Goran's men. He could be a named one. He could be just a guard, like a king's guard. Either way, you don't recognize him at all. He belongs almost on the other side of the map.
Now, is that pretty much a death sentence? To how far does he have to cross without a teleportation circle? Is that pretty much like?
It's pretty much a death sentence.
Okay.
It's possible, and it's been done. You yourselves have traversed
Right.
Kjol in winter.
Okay. Big goof, I guess. I'll just kind of mentally tell him, don't let me see your face again. And kind of let him run away.
Okay, he runs off.
Send him running.
Jarl Goran is going to kind of step up to you guys and go, apologies, that was uncalled for. How can I make it up to you, friend? Saying down to Zaz.
Didn't really hurt anyway.
Impressive.
Yeah, you know. You don't get to be a named one for nothing.
A named one. He extends a
Yeah.
hand.
I'll clasp Zaz Dragonsbane
Dragon's
at your
Bane.
service.
Well done, you. And you can see that he's consciously shifting in his dragon bone armor. That is a story we should have. Come, sit. And he turns without getting an answer from you and starts walking back to the outside dining area of this like restaurant.
Oy. Can't really turn down a Jarl. You got any good excuses, Arthlos? Fair.
I
Literally
mean,
anything will do.
Arthlos has a fantastic excuse.
If you want to be my official, whatever you want to accompany me to the Jarls for paying respects to his son and the Ice Queen or whatever, you're welcome.
I just died a little inside, but that's okay.
Look, you know what?
My
Arthlos,
immersion. No.
Arthlas actually doesn't care about names. He's like, yeah, these things or whatever.
The squishy monkey people.
I'm better than them anyway, so whatever.
All right.
I'll go over to the Jarl's table, but not sit,
Okay.
or whatever,
Mhm.
situation he's got going on.
He's sitting alone at a table, and all the other tables are accounted for by his guards, who are all just kind of sitting now, watching. They were talking and just eating, but now they're all just kind of keeping tabs on you.
I'll have to tell you the story another time. Currently on duty as bodyguard for Lord Arthlos there.
Lord Arthlos.
Yes, indeed.
My apologies. Totally understandable, good man. My good goblin friend. And he stands back up, and as he basically mentally dismisses you. But over his shoulder, he goes, "We've had trouble with goblins. And any insights? It seems like you are no friend of goblins." any insights you have, come to my keep. And he keeps walking. You will be welcome there. And he approaches Lord Arthlos. He goes, my apologies, I did not hear that you were a lord. Congratulations on the new position. I know almost every lord. I make it my point. What keep? Where are you lord of?
Do we have a name for that, or what's it called?
So it was the Cinder Lord's Keep. I think you're right. I don't know if we have an actual name. It's at the southern point of the spine, and also you know that the last jarl that lived there, Lord Gorin, killed.
Yeah. Well, I will explain.
Could we call it the coccyx?
I was thinking the exact same thing. The exact wavelength. Keep coccyx.
Coccyx keep.
So yeah, he will explain that Coccyx Keep over by the spine.
I love it so much. If it wasn't so damn clever. Keep Coccyx. I hate you, Offbeat.
Hey, Jared and I are on the same. We're thinking the same thing.
I was literally going for the chat. Like I was gonna put it in Zoom chat so we could
just
just go for it.
And just like that, it's
just like
Coccyx.
that, it's canon because that's how D&D works.
My immersion.
My immersion. Just for the spelling of coccyx, it's a weird one.
COCCYX.
Oh. CCYX.
T-O-
Well, at least it looks kind of cool. Keep
Yeah, I mean they probably don't know what a
Coccyx.
coccyx is. We do as the players. Maybe a physicer somewhere. Whatever the heck.
Yeah.
Physician.
But I mean, why would they bother when you could just cure wounds?
Orthopedic.
Read a resto. Yeah.
They haven't seen the inside. I like the idea that the doctors don't know anatomy.
Yeah, they don't know anatomy. Like, why bother?
Why bother with surgery when you can just the power?
Yeah, it's
Power
fair to
of-
say that the medical sciences have not advanced that much.
Literally, level 1 cleric can be like cure wounds. But
Okay.
Yeah, how do people die?
People still
Like,
die of old age.
poor. They die because they're poor.
Oh my god.
Oh my
They
god.
can't
Dark
afford a
thing to
diamond.
think about. You can still die of old age, right?
Some people can't.
Right. But I mean, like, what are the...
Yeah, I mean humans. Anyways,
Weird day.
Is it like a druid and a monk and just be like, yeah, age? What's that?
so we're going with
Never heard of
coccyx
it.
keep or keep coccyx?
Monks still can die of old age. They just don't suffer the frailty of it. Just
Oh,
clarification.
okay.
Still
So they can be
die.
super old but super
They
like
die ripped.
crazy.
Actually.
Actually, yeah, I will. Actually, you guys.
I think I like Coccyx Keep.
He can't.
Yeah. Okay.
Offbeat can't let monks have a win.
What
Not
about
a
keep
single.
coccyx keep?
Oh, we're keeping Coccyx Keep. And then we'll just turn that into a tongue twister, and I will say it all.
What? I'm good.
Are we gonna keep the keep in the same place that coccyx keep? I'm done. I'm gonna go to bed.
My brain hurts. He's waiting for your response.
I told him.
Oh,
I guess you were just broken on the desk when I said it.
I guess.
I said we're at Coccyx Keep by the spine.
The base of the spine.
Yeah, I said the base of the spine.
Ah.
Does coccyx keep have a bone zone?
It does now.
Better watch your 6 in coccyx keep.
It's a graveyard. We're only like 40 minutes in.
We've done nothing.
We're only like 40 minutes in. All right. I'm good. Fine. Everything's fine.
Are you? Are you good?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Interesting. I salted those grounds. Hopefully, you can find a use for it.
A decent keep. Defensible enough.
Right. Well,
It's my goal to serve Jarl Twiceune as best I may.
of course. Of course. Well done, and congratulations on your advancement.
Thank you.
You can tell that bringing up Keep Coccyx has kind of brought on darker memories. And
Did he
so-
say he assaulted it? What did he say?
He salted
No,
the
he
ground.
salted
Oh,
it.
okay.
It was a haunted place by the time he was done with it. Amongst other reasons, of course.
It's too salty. I added some pepper. We're good.
Some sugar, some spice.
All right.
And everything nice.
Well, congratulations again. And he's gonna turn and walk away.
Charming fellow. Well, shall we?
Yeah, I avoid telling that story as often as possible. It has gotten blown a little out of proportion. It's really not.
Luna, Farron, what you up to?
Can Farron come with them?
Sure.
Okay, so you're gonna do that then.
Okay. The three of you begin making your way towards the keep proper. And with that, we're gonna jump back over to Zaz and Styx.
Ziller and Styx.
Thank you. Ziller and Styx. 2 Z names.
Mhm.
And then Styx has a Y and an X. Anyway. Okay, so Styx, you note that the Jarl's son, Thricehewn, is politely kind of looking around and waiting to his turn, essentially, to speak to Ziller's dad.
What does the Thricehewn look like again? Like,
Thricehewn is a dwarf of remarkable stature.
like tall for a dwarf, or
tall
just
for a dwarf. Like he's got to be wearing lifts or something. Like he's pushing 5 foot.
okay? He got the high heels on.
He got yeah. And as far as you can tell, he is a extraordinary fighter. From what you remember, he's an extraordinary fighter. Recently thawed out, is wedded to the Frost Witch's daughter, the Frost Maiden, who also has undergone the tattoos and rituals to be able to manipulate ice. He himself is approachable, a little naive, kind of optimistic vibes you got. Polite, not particularly smart.
Got it. He's just kind of hanging out, vibing.
Yeah.
Diller, what are you and your dad talking about?
He just
All right, and then you'll never guess. I got this lawyer in a can. I haven't opened him yet. Remember that? You gave me a canned lawyer in
Oh,
hell.
no, I remember.
Look at I'm so excited to use him.
Have
Do you
you
ever have
opened it?
legal? No, why would I? I don't have any legal trouble. If I ever have legal trouble, I kill it.
Okay.
Anyways, maybe not something we should be speaking about, your murder habits in this company. And I kind of like elbow you.
Oh, I look over and I finally see the Jarl's.
Okay.
I go, oh, Dad, you got an important customer.
Oi! Come on then. He kind of walks over, goes, "All right, thank you kindly. And he turns over and looks at Ziller and Styx and goes, "Oh, hey, I heard you were back. Welcome back."
Thank you, Thrice-Hewn.
I forget what his actual name is. We're just gonna call him Thrice-Hewn for now. Oh wait, it was Doranwall. How did I remember that? Doranval.
Doranval, okay. Doranval Thrice-Hewn.
Doranval.
Ace baby.
Yeah. He kind of turns over and goes, "I would love to hear your tales at a later time." And he says to Styx, and he looks over at Ziller and goes, "And I heard you're quite a fighter."
I'm something of that.
Something of that? Or do
Well,
you rely
I'm-
on magics?
I rely on my over-empowering will and charisma to absolutely obliterate everything I see before me.
I'll tell you what.
Mhm.
Your dad's pretty good at. He knows his craft. I like him.
I like my dad too.
If I win this fight, I get your dad.
I've been looking for someone to tussle with in the ring. Between you and me, and you. It's over at Styx. And I guess your father. Hi! It's at this time that I need prove to everyone that without a doubt, I can handle myself. Our future might be kind of dark. Might be fine. Don't think it will be. And I need to publicly show force, if you get what I'm saying. I'm not asking you to cheat or anything like that, but I'd like to go up against you without magic.
So, you're asking me to cuck myself publicly such that you have an advantage?
Do you rely on magic so much that you would
Yes!
be cooked?
I do.
Well, unfortunately, magic is not allowed in the ring.
Why? Are you guys cowards?
No, it's dangerous. He kind of
Exactly, cowardice. You do realize that I have made my name fighting beings who breathe fire, bite with fire, so much fire in a cold place. I got stung by evil giant hornets, a man literally made of bugs who burned my insides and nearly killed me thrice. And you're telling me this little town is so cowardly that they would show their force by not using magic?
He's gonna step.
Do you think the giants are going to not be using everything they have? Do you think the devils that live in hell
I'm
don't
gonna need
use
you to
magic?
quiet down a little bit. Sorry. I am not accustomed to being talked in this way. What you don't know, friend, is that there was a tragic accident. And because of that tragic accident where many people died, magic is not allowed in the Colosseum. And it is now just a part of the culture.
What
I
was
unders-
the
Go
what
ahead.
was the accident?
I don't know. It was
Wait a
before my
minute, wait
father's
a
time.
minute.
It was before my father's time. And he's so old. He's so old.
That is, I mean, you kind of are too. You have been on ice. You don't. Time still passes.
This is true. So do you think you can do it?
What do you count as magic? I've got some abilities which may be considered magical.
What are their origin?
My knife.
My blade.
That doesn't sound like magic.
What if, say perchance, my blade is what shot magic?
Sounds like a magic. Not to be offensive, but I'm looking for an honest fight.
Look, man, let me level with you, okay? No offense. What I've seen
Mm-hmm.
is terrifying. And I'm gonna be real here. Not allowing magic at your tournament, it's tiddlywinks.
Prove it.
Let me use magic, and I will win. I will single-handedly defeat everybody in the competition by myself. If you're so confident that your raw strength is so powerful that magic isn't necessary,
Mm-hmm.
prove it.
So he starts getting, you can tell he's getting more and more frustrated, and more like, because what it is for context is that he comes from a like tournament jousting rules background. That's how he was taught. That's how he's kind of earned his place in the world. And so you are challenging that and negating it. And I'm not saying you shouldn't. I like that there is this conflict, but that's why he's getting more and more like puffed up. And that's part of the naive, that's a part of the naive coming into play. And he starts, and it looks like he's about to say some stuff he might regret when his new wife walks in. And everyone feels like a chill. It feels noticeably cold once she walks in. She was stunning. She was an absolute beauty of like black long hair and like pale green eyes. And now she has no hair, no eyebrows. She's covered in tattoos on one side of her face, and even the eye is tattooed over in archaic symbols. She's missing some teeth on that side. The other side looks like it's just a webbing of stress lines and stuff like that. But she walks in with a little skip in her step, in a pretty flowing dress, and she looks over and goes, "Dorinval, are you picking fights again? You're not gonna find anybody if you just keep destroying them. You gotta come at them nice like." And she comes up and kind of wraps an arm around him. He goes, "Yeah, you're right, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry. I get ahead of myself, Monkey Paw. If you accept my apology, I would be most grateful."
I do. I'm not exactly the most polite person ever either.
I like you. You've got a whole lot of spite in you, and you've got some fight too.
I will say this.
Tell you what. Tell you what. I'll take that wager. You and me. You can use your tasty, fun little dancey magics. But what are we gonna fight for? I just need a show of force. As long as it's a good fight, I'm happy. But we should wager something, I think, between you and me as gentlemen.
A wager?
Aye.
I don't know much.
Bet your dad.
I can't bet my
Let's
dad.
make our dads fight. No. My dad can beat up your dad.
My dad would lose. I'm just gonna look through everything I own. I just plunk down a platinum bar and go, that?
That'll do. He pulls out another platinum bar, puts it down next to it. These don't move until one of us wins this fight. Let's fight tonight. And he turns and walks out. Your dad is just sitting there with 2 platinum bars on his desk like,
what are the rules?
you'll figure it out. The Frost Maiden, she kind of looks over at Styx and goes, and then turns and walks off. Just goes.
Valid.
Skips after him. And the room kind of thaws as she leaves.
Ziller's just gonna take out and write down, if he dies,
He died.
not my fault.
Does he not realize that you are infinitely closer to a wizard than just a fighter?
Probably not.
I can't tell. I don't
Because
know.
like we graduated from the Arcanum, like
Look, people think I'm really stupid, so I don't think they realize that I passed wizard school.
that's pretty.
I don't
Can't
even
argue with
think I
you,
pa-
Ziller.
I don't think I passed. I think they just kicked me out and gave me a letter.
They
Well, you just
basically
kept
got so
taking
sick
all
of
these
you.
little all these little classes. You never went for anything in particular. You just took all the classes.
I got enough. I was general studies. No, I had a major in interpretive. I have a bachelor's degree in interpretive dance.
I like that you have to be like, no.
I did interpretive dance. I was
Damn
really
it.
good at it.
All
Well,
right.
we'll see how he does. We'll see how he does. I'll have to change my tactics for a trained fighter.
All right, we're gonna go to break.
All right.
Be right back, friends. Also, we'll be opening with some announcements, so stay tuned.
Blow everyone's mind if you just randomly just like whoop. It's like I roll for stealth. Whoop.
And we're all back.
That's without trace.
Hey chat, you ever just whoop?
You ever?
Just go straight back.
Taco, I thought you were gonna get under the desk.
I might.
I have a high.
You
I have a
won't.
high.
I might.
What's this shit? Dang it,
Hold
I
up,
swore.
I'll be back. I'll see you nerds later. I'm playing from the floor.
So a couple of announcements. Oh my god. Just the one. Oh my god.
I don't like.
It's
I don't.
so creepy.
I don't like that. I don't. Whatever that was, I don't like it.
I loved it.
Hey, Chibi. So, quick announcement. The amazing Ben Brainerd, over on the TikTok, he does the state sketches, and he's on YouTube as well, will be joining the Tuesday campaign. And I finally get to talk about it. We got to hang out with him in Arizona, and oh god, and I'm really looking forward to what that looks like in the future. Let's get back to this. This is great.
Hello. You
No, you
guys
stay
playing
down there.
games? Is this D&D?
Yo, you got any games on your phone?
You
Why
got
does
any
that-
dungeons?
Why does that give me old Greg vibes?
You want to go to a club where people wee on each other? Offbeat. What do you think of me?
You're beautiful.
What are you doing about
Thank you,
water,
Vloxen.
motherfucker?
Make an assessment. I don't
Taco,
rightly
the
know,
real
sir.
goblin. Well, you can get caught up on you can get caught up on the YouTube Jake and Feffers. There's also a Discord and an Instagram. I can't do it, Taco.
I wish I had that much control over my camera.
The best. I'm down here now.
Taco, you get in your chair.
Oh!
Taco, you
What?
get in your chair right now.
Why? You do not have dominion over me. I'm on the floor.
You have no power here.
Someone clip this.
Floor gang till the day I die. Oh, oh.
Ah, yes, the 52nd episode of Total Chaos in the midst of the campaign.
Again.
It's the cold open. It's the cold open.
Part 86.
We're just gonna take these and cut them in the middle. Like, meanwhile, at Cox's Keep.
Six is just like, we're in court and Six just gets out of his chair and is like, nope, I'm done with this guy. I'll be down here later.
Whenever
He's a
Six has
furball,
done
so
a
he's, like,
conversation, he just
big.
exits his chair and sits on the floor. place with the dogs.
Sticks doesn't do like the and then I walk away. Sticks will like mid conversation be like he'll like do a mic drop and he just sits down. He's like, I'm done.
That
Just
was
on
the
the
end of the
stage.
conversation.
Next guy's ready to come up, and you're still sitting there.
Oh god.
All right.
Ugh. Oh man, I have to do the getting up part now.
Oh no.
Well-
It just says, warning to all starting up on Terraform, do not watch while drinking. The drink may or may not come out of your nose randomly. That's fair. That's fair. So,
Known to happen.
let me transition back to the right music. Bonk.
Where's my my mouse is down there. Where oh god.
You were just committing. Whole hog, weren't you?
Oh yeah, full balls.
Full balls or not at all.
Show me the balls.
That was at least 70% balls.
Hail hydrate, everyone. Thank you, Veloxin. Fun night. It's gone from weird night to fun night. Weird day to fun night. Arthalos, Farron, and Zaz. You make your way into a large courtyard. The keep itself is closed off. But the courtyard itself, with multiple banners from every single Jarl, you see a very large table with 6 chairs. 4 of those chairs are full. 2 of them are for Jarls who have been deceased and not replaced. Their banners probably have the least fanfare, but they're still definitely there. They have their table, they have their seats, and those seats are empty. That'll be Jarl Tollem Blackbreath, who was the Jarl in the mines that went down, and Jarl Tolenval, Lightbringer, who was the Jarl of Keep Coccyx. What's the and it seems like the 4 of them right now are in recess, and you can see Jarl Isix and Jarl Gorin kind of talking quietly to each other, while Jarl Perenna is quietly taking some notes, and Twice Hewn is sitting there looking marvelously bored. People are bringing food and taking away food and stuff like that, and it's a pretty relaxed air. What do you do?
Is it like implied that the seat for the keep is where I would be sitting, or is that like a
no,
place
that's
of
where the
respect,
Jarl
or is
would
that...
sit. You are merely a lord. You can see a large map of Kjol, and mostly it seems like what they've mostly what they've been talking about is Jarl Tollem and how it could possibly be that one of the Jarls has fallen in the mines to the north. Thank you, Vloxen, you're right. Earn that
knows.
seat, Jake. Okay, yeah, what do you guys do?
So there's nowhere else to sit.
It's an open.
Why am I even here? Is this just immediate? Like, what exactly is the purpose of this? Because you'd mentioned that I had to pay respects to Boyo and
As
the
well
happy
as
couple.
as well as, of course, report to the Jarl about your findings and the like, because you guys have been quite busy since you've talked to the last Jarl. You've crawled through the frost fogs and dove into hell. Maybe an update on the keep, a couple of different things. It's up to you.
Okay. Then I guess since it's not busy or whatever, I'll go up to Twice Soon.
Okay. You guys walk into the courtyard, and little dude runs past you and goes, "Lord Arthalos, the cold." And Twiceune kind of looks up. You see Jarl Gorin also kind of look over and kind of nod and go back to talking to Jarl Isix. Twiceune stands up and goes, "All right, well done." And he's gonna kind of move around, patting Jarl Perina on the shoulder, who kind of nods and continues writing stuff. And he's gonna kind of walk over to you and goes, "Well met, friends. What news?"
Well, the keep is it's cleared out and in good repair. What's the named one that came to the keep? What's
White Knuckle.
White Knuckle. We have accepted White Knuckle to foresee the defense and army.
Good. He is an old dog, but he knows.
Yes,
Still
he's-
sharp.
Has that tactical mind.
Come. And he's gonna kind of talk. He looks down at the runner boy and goes, "The recess will be lengthy." And he turns and walks off. Farron, you see that Jarl Gorin and Isix don't notice, but Jarl Perina kind of glares a little bit. She seems all business. And instead, he takes you up to the wall. It takes the three of you up to the wall. You can see kind of Iceholm as a whole, looking down into it, and you can see the mouth of the mountain. Again, the mountain is made of ice, and so it's all kind of just lit from every angle, and it's quite beautiful. He goes, "How have been your investigations into the three terrors? What have you found?"
Quick recap for me. The Cinder Lord was part of that.
Okay,
right?
so you discovered that the three terrors were unified, have become unified for the first time under the Syndicate. And the Burners, which was one of the three terrors, splintered. Half went to the Cinder Lord, the other half stayed with the Syndicate.
I will tell him that.
Okay. Interesting. A secret organization of changelings. Much like the old court wizard Osiric that our good wizard sussed out. Is this disturbing news?
Real quick, not Ziller, Zaz. Did we make known that there was a changeling to the guards?
Yeah, I reported
Okay.
it to a guard.
Okay, so then we also had a interaction with the changeling here this evening.
Not directly. Well,
Not
I guess
directly.
Farron did.
Baron, tell me what happened.
Well, we were enjoying the festivities, and I thought I saw someone that I thought, well, believed to be dead. And I followed them, and it ended up being a changeling wearing that individual's face.
Go on.
They were disguising themselves as my brother. And I got the location. I interrogated the changeling for the location of my brother, but I admit I was not in the right mindset, and I let the changeling go.
Kind of looks out over the city. You thought you had seen your brother. I would not have been in the right mind either. My sympathies.
Thank you.
This will not do. Lord Arthalos. Any means that we might have, aside from your friend's crystal ball, on how we might suss out these changelings from our ranks? Shut up, Jared.
Shush.
Has the College of the Mages sent any support in?
Aye, the
I know
Arcana has
many
sent
things can be accomplished with magic.
The Arcana has sent one of their strongest elders. And I fear not for my own safety, but he can't be everywhere every time. It's my problem, not yours. Regardless, he kind of turns to the three of you. The five of you. Did they die?
Nah, they just doing their own thing.
The lot of you have done me a great service. I am to understand that Styx has gotten his name.
Do you
Farron.
know that yet?
Huh?
No, they don't know that.
Yeah. The Jarl does, though.
Yeah, but the squad don't.
Good for him.
And Farron, you are not beholden to me or my people. But if you were to take the name, I would have you. You've done a great service to me. And if you do, maybe I can help you with your finding your brother.
Be an honor. I would gladly take the name.
Excellent. Anything else? He says to specifically Zaz and Farron. I have matters I would discuss with the Lord.
Ard. Wow, that's rude.
Zaz, did you have something there? You looked like you had something you wanted to say.
What have you heard about goblin problems for Jarl Gorin? He mentioned in passing. I haven't had a chance to talk to him, but
Jarl Gordon is an interesting individual. I have never met such a lawful good individual. He is very strict. I tend to find moments and decisions situationally, and I go off of what I find best. He is a man of black and white, and has been a good ally. He also is the strongest, opposed only by me. He has a horde of magic items to rival mine own. That said, regardless of all of his strength, his fantastic position in the low places, the most land, he is plagued of late by goblins. And they've never come out of the high places. They've never passed the shelf. We don't know much about it, but I think it had something to do with the mines going down and the death of Jarl Dolam Blackbreath. This is the topic we discuss here. We have not come to any solid conclusions. It's mostly been bickering. Jarl Pradena assures us that she's doing everything she can to keep the goblins out of the low places, as is her duty. But she has been failing, and we do not know why or how. Perhaps, he
Is
says...
it like her to
No,
not be able to perform her duties?
no, she is... She is so good at what she does. She is not even a named one. She was never a named one. She came to her title through finance. She is extremely wealthy. She has the bottleneck in the shelf. Anyone who wants to go to the high places, unless they're you absolute psychos, has to go through her keep. Nothing against you, Ferritin. You're quite good at your job. But most people tend to take the safe route and go all the way around Kjol and back. And if you want to go to the high places, you gotta go through her keep.
Have you considered it may be frowned upon, but have you considered
Foul play.
sending spies to watch her and see if
Absolutely. You have a keen mind, Arthalos, Lord Arthalos. I have many individuals stationed at all places, every keep, every city, state, and every village in my name. And she has never given us any reason at all to suspect that she might be allowing the goblins to enter the low places. It does not help her. It does not help us. We are lucky. We're out on this frozen ocean, safely entombed within this mountain that the Frost Witch made. But we'll figure it out.
I'm not really sure how much help I could be, but goblins don't do something this large scale on purpose. Somebody has showed up and promised them something big. Otherwise, they don't unify, they just consume each other. Bicker and fight. Something nasty has promised them something nastier.
That's useful
My
information.
insight, anyway.
Thank you. Right.
Speak your mind, Jarl. If you need us to go investigate, you need but say the word.
Well, it would be a great use and a fantastic excuse if I were to, say, fund an expedition across Kjol so that one of my named ones might find her estranged brother. And in doing so, put yourselves conveniently close to Jarl Pradena. Snoop around a little bit. If you have to, go back up into the high places, check out the Kjol mines, and see what you see. It would help me greatly.
I'm always down for cracking some goblin skulls if I get the chance. You know, maybe. If something happens to happen, who knows?
Who knows? Now,
Subtle wink.
I must speak to the I almost said the Jarl. I must speak to the Lord himself. Alone.
Alright, we'll be around.
The two of you step back down the wall, and he goes, Arthalos, do you remember when you offered me a card from a magical deck that you said you had?
that
I've
was so
not
long
been
ago, I
able
do
to
recall.
think. I have not been able to think of much else. aside from the potential opportunity I've missed. Do you have the deck with you?
I do not. Styx is the one who carries it.
Tell him when you see him that I would like to speak with him on this matter.
I will let him know as soon as I find him.
I am to understand that there is a risk.
Yes, the first person we saw pull it dropped dead.
You watch the Jarl, and he has this very, very weary look about him. He looks out over his city. That'll be all, thank you.
I will excuse myself.
All right.
Guys, he wants to pull a card from the deck.
Oh, I know.
Bad idea.
Really good idea.
What if he pulls death?
And then we killed him.
Bad idea.
But maybe he'll pull Wish and it'll be crazy.
That'd be nuts. That would be
Like,
insane.
I want everything to be fixed. Just boop. Oh,
All right, campaign's over. Go home.
Yes, we're done. We're done
We
here.
Fixed all the problems. Okay. So, Ziller and Styx, you guys are walking down, or you walk out of the shop and you look down and you can see the final parade of the festival, where the son of the Jarl, Doranval, and his lovely wife, kind of at the front, kind of waving at people, and you can see people like throwing, honestly, it's like powdered snow. And at just the right angle, you see all the prismatic rainbows in it and stuff like that. And they're walking through it and they're kind of laughing, you know, and kind of dusting it all off of them and continuing onwards. What do you guys do? They're making their way up to the keep. A lot of music, a lot of fanfare.
I saw my dad. I'm good.
Yeah. There was something that I wanted to do last time that I forgot to do, but I hence forgot what it was. It was something completely non-important or plot related.
Oh.
It was just filler episode stuff. I'd probably just go look for the homies.
The homies? Okay.
Yeah, should go catch up. We'll start heading back to the keep. I'll partake in the parade and I'll dance with some commoners as
Roll
I pass by.
performance.
That is 25.
Okay, you steal the show.
Rolls nat 1, stabs the commoner.
Oh no. No, shut up, Floxen. All right, and it is as the party is reuniting that the parade comes to its final stop and gets to the gate of the final keep, where the couple turns around and like waves a bit, and you watch as the Frost Maiden does like a flourish, and all of the snow rises once again. All the tossed snow on this path rises and kind of stays in place, and all the shimmering rainbows kind of making this crazy little cute elongated like rectangle of fog going all the way to the gate. And you see all the kids kind of laughing and running around in it and stuff like that and trying to eat it, you know, stuff like that. The son begins a speech, which is not important to the party. The party turns as he continues his speech and on the topics of we will be strong, we will move forward in these times that are scary, you know, look to your brethren, you can definitely trust them, stuff like that.
In these unprecedented times.
Think not what your Jarl can do for you, but what
Okay.
you can do for your Jarl.
He rolled a 25 on performance. And the crowd cheers. While he's doing all that, what's that?
Definitely a paladin.
Oh yeah.
Fighter ain't got charisma that high.
No.
The party reconvenes together kind of behind them under the eaves of the gate with the courtyard in the back, and you can see all the Jarls kind of watching along. Actually just the one Jarl. Twiceune is there and the 3 have exited.
So everyone's gone except
No,
for
that
the
doesn't
squad.
fit. That doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. They would be there for the final ceremony. You can see the 4 Jarls all kind of above the gate on the wall, kind of looking down and watching.
And the homies.
The homies.
The party.
Yeah, where's the
Yeah.
rest of the party?
You guys are before the gate behind the Jarl's son, giving the speech, kind of in the shadows. You know, there's a bunch of people everywhere.
How would you rate the speech out of? So it's a good speech. and we're just in a big
25.
crowd?
25 out of 20.
So we're just in a big crowd right now.
Mm-hmm. Are you jealous?
I'm gonna reach inside Styx's bag and I'm gonna take out the magic eye and just look over everybody.
Okay.
One of these days, you're gonna reach into a bag you don't want to reach into.
Yeah.
Roll a percentile for me. So a D100.
Well, 100. They're all changelings. Every single one of
87.
them.
87. Okay.
Yeah.
You're kind of looking through the crowd. Looking. Boom. Got one. You see a changeling sitting in a second-story window, kind of just watching. Kind of, you can, and looks like a child, kind of reaching out, trying to touch the snow. But you can see the shock white features. Excuse me. Through the eye.
You said the Jarls were here.
The Jarls
As
are
well?
above you.
Can I see them?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to look at all the Jarls.
Okay. You kind of are like, oh, I got one, and you go to turn to say something, and you look, and you catch, and you look back, and you look up, and you can see that one of the Jarls is a changeling.
Well, which one?
Jarl Perenna.
Ziller's just gonna like jaw
really
drop.
chew on your action here.
Ziller's gonna jaw drop and just like,
You can't be that cool. Give me the ball back.
Fix whatever you do. Don't make a commotion. And I say, this is me saying this.
You look up.
I look
Jarl
at
Perenna.
wherever he was looking.
Jarl Perenna is a changeling. You can see the severe features, pointed jawline, shock white eyes, hair, skin, everything through the magic crystal ball of true sight, by the way, which is 120 feet or some nonsense.
Did my new dad give me his rock phone number?
No, specifically.
Oh,
He specifically went, you know where to find me.
But I just wanted to text him.
I want to text you.
Dang it, new dad!
Boundaries.
Endear yourself to him, and he would give it to you.
Oh,
I look at Styx with like big bug eyes, like, crazy, right?
Zaz, your passive perception notes the crazy eyes.
Guys.
I love how the idea is like they're both looking at each other, and then guys, and they both look down, and he's right there looking up at you both. Oh wait, no, you're medium sized right now. Don't listen to me.
I like snatch the ball from Taco and hand it to Styx and point up.
Snatch it from Taco and hand it to Styx, eh?
Yes, I do. I snatched
right.
it from Sticks and
Have
handed it
this
to
back.
Zaz.
The Rocky Talkies.
You just-
That's funny.
You just look through it. You just.
Have you not used it yet?
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
Zaz has not
Yeah.
touched this.
Look through it and look at
Just hold it here.
look through it and look at Jarl Perina.
Or just look around the world. It looks pretty cool.
Sticks, you're not helpful right now.
I thought we were not trying to make a scene.
That's true. I'm not helpful.
No, you aren't. Shut up.
It's at this point the banter has attracted the attention of Farron and Arthalos. But I think what stands out the most is Ziller trying with everything in him to be casual, just like super straight backed.
Like someone's coming, act natural.
Yeah.
Play cool, play cool, play cool, play cool, play cool, play cool.
Wow, I'm enjoying the speech.
Oh,
Very
there it
good.
Sparrow just looks at him and goes, "What's wrong?"
Good speech.
Well, now we know why the Jarl hasn't been able to figure anything out about that Jarl.
Zaz,
I'll hand
you
it
look
over to-
up and
I'm
you can see
a
it.
trade Zaz thaw-berry pastry for the ball.
It's got some sticky.
Gonna just hands it to Luna, but
Farron.
immersion.
yeah, we're all doing it. And the pieces fall into place.
I do not like these puzzles.
Hands it or back to Sticks.
We didn't even have to leave town.
Again.
Sticks is furiously cleaning it, vigorously just like
Question.
wiping it off all the tart crumbs.
How deep does the goblin hole go?
Wow.
Oh, by the way, Sticks. Twicehoon wants to pull a card from the deck, and he would like to speak with you about it.
A card, you say?
Yes.
And then we should go there like right now.
We need to go there right now anyway.
We
I
have,
think we
soon as
need to
this
go
is
play
done.
cards with the Jarl.
this is
More
our
pressing
excuse.
matters.
This is our
I do not
excuse.
think that there is anything more pressing than cards.
Well, actually, there might be. Once we're inside. Baron, Zaz, I got gifts for you. went shopping.
Aw. Just as pressing.
Yeah. We're gonna sneak inside to see Jarl Twicehoon.
Okay.
No, we don't need to sneak in because he wants to talk to us anyway.
That's true. Well, we waltz in.
Is Twicehoon like at the speech or?
They're up on the wall.
With the rest of the Jarls.
Right. Yeah. So we gotta wait till after the speech.
Accio Twicehoon.
Well, wait till the speech is over, and then we'll go speak with Twicehoon.
The speech continues.
Somebody send him a message. Hey, don't freak out.
But also step away.
But
I mean, I can totally do that.
I'm gonna just be ready for if Perena does anything. I'm just
Okay.
gonna keep watching.
Yeah. Arthalos, you tried to send a message and it doesn't go through. He has protection against that kind of
Yeah.
thing. Okay. So there's two changelings that the party knows about right now.
How far away is Twicehoon from us?
Roughly 40 feet up.
Probably also in like an anti-magic sort of situation to prevent assassination.
He is supporting his son Floxen. He's at the top
Yeah, all
of the
the-
wall looking
Does-
down on the ceremony.
Does the Ball of True Sight, does that like reveal magic too, or just
I don't think so.
It just lets you see things as they truly are.
Yeah.
so?
Yeah,
would
yeah,
you
so
see,
it's like an
a-
illusion. If it's
Yeah,
an illusion,
yeah.
let's see through an illusion.
Oh yeah,
it's
so
like
if
a
there's
protective
illusion
area.
magic, but you're not going to see like, oh, that's a zone of truth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I won't Misty Step up there with the chance of just falling 40 feet to my face.
Haha! Oh. The speech ends, and the last night of revels begins. Music begins blaring, and people begin dancing, and you see all the fires from various cook pots coming out, and you see all food being passed out, and it's quite festive. Doranval, the Jarl's son, turns around, looks at Styx, and goes, "How'd I do?"
This is Thracian?
Yeah.
You did good. You did the talk. This happened. What
It
do
was
you
a
want
good
from me?
speech.
Thank
You did good.
Zillard. I appreciate it. Why can't you be more like Zillard? No. Something that's never been said. Oh,
That is, I want you to really think about what you have said.
He looks at Zillard and goes, "Fight in an hour."
Yeah,
20 minutes.
I need to
Hour
speak
20.
to your dad.
I need to talk to the manager.
Yeah, he looks at his wife and goes, he's scared. And they turn and walk away.
Wait, no, lady.
And
I look at the ice lady with the ball.
yeah, Ice Lady checks out. You mean the Ice Maiden or the Frost Maiden or the Frost Witch?
The younger of the two. The
Checks
maiden.
out. I believe you
That
already
implies
checked.
that the witch does not.
I mean, should they?
Yeah, we checked the witch like right away
should,
Mhm.
back in the day.
should they be there for this or?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I mean, in Styx's opinion, no.
Ziller's just gonna like beeline for Jarl Twiceune.
Okay.
Yeah.
You make your way into you turn to make your way into the keep, but it looks like the meeting has adjourned and returned to its normal status of not just anyone can walk in. And so one of the guards goes, "Sorry, Monkey Paw. Not allowed to let anyone in right now.
Why not?
It's orders. People are making transitions. People are trying to go home. And
Can we
while
scroll-
everyone's trying to access and... Sorry?
Can we scrawl a note? We pass a note to the Jarl.
Absolutely.
Somebody who can write.
Styx makes his magic quill.
Arthlos, make a wisdom check.
Can you write?
Just straight wisdom.
Yeah.
19.
19. You'd probably be able to get the party in if you leverage your position.
Twiceune himself asked for me to return with Styx.
Roll persuasion, Mr. Very Persuasive.
That's gonna be 31.
Okay, yeah. He goes, "Of course, my lord, of course. Right this way." He gestures at the guards to un-X their pole axes, and you guys walk in. A lot of servants running around. The keep itself. So you have the courtyard. You have the walls behind you. You've just walked through into the courtyard. The keep itself is before you. To the right is barracks. To the left is teleportation circle room, which I don't know the name of. I don't know what that building would be called. The teleportation, the receiving.
Portal room.
I don't know. The portal.
Portal room.
The portal room.
It's the portal room.
And you can see that the other Jarls are making their way there. Right now, the four of them are all just kind of standing around while all these servants are moving back and forth and guards. And Jarl Isix, no named, closest friend to Jarl Twiceune, kind of does the arm lock with him. They do a little headbutt because they're both dwarves, and he turns and walks into the room, and you hear a which leaves Jarl Gorin, Jarl Perenna, and Jarl Twicehewn as the party approaches.
So a little birdie told me you want to draw a card.
That is hardly the most important
That is.
thing right now.
What's this about a card? Nothing. We'll speak of it later.
Actually, Twicehewn, may we speak with you in private? There is some important information that my colleagues may have glossed over about our findings with the Cinder Lord.
A cold voice behind the party goes, "If he needs to talk to you in person and it's so important, shouldn't I be there as well?" You turn and it's the Frost Maiden.
Certainly.
No.
Certainly.
Dismissed. The Jarls kind of look a little affronted that they've been brushed off so briskly, but they walk inside. The Frost Maiden or the Frost Witch kind of.
Oh wait, that was the witch, not the maiden.
Yes, sorry.
Oh, cool with witch, not cool with maiden.
Okay, cool. So, Twicehewn and the Frost Witch both stand before the party, alone.
I'm going to say, excuse my strange way of giving this information, but one moment. I tear out a page from my wizard book, and I write down on it, Jarl Perenna is a changeling. I fold it, and I hand it to Jarl Twicehewn. Yes, the Cinder Lord is definitely very, and I'm going to be talking over it, explaining something about the Cinder Lord to disguise whatever's happening with this passing of the note. It was most strange. He seemed to have a large propriety of land and canned lawyers. I believe if we want to continue our journey of making sure that this keep is strong, we should definitely acquire some people with knowledge of contracts and other such important information. As
Absolutely,
I believe,
including the stone masonry. We'll have to send some stone masons.
Indeed. And we will continue the charade.
Little runner boy runs off. You'd best be right.
I am.
Six just holds up the ball like, bro.
We've all looked through it.
You see, like, sweat.
It's a sweaty situation, so maximum sweat.
You hear like a fragile stone cracking, and you hear probably the young boy go. Jarl Twicehewn goes, "Seems that the teleportation runes have been, there's been an accident. And it'll take us some time before they can be repaired." And the Frost Witch goes, "That was much more subtle than I had thought." "I can be subtle."
I could be subtle.
Jarl Gorin steps back up. "What?" He goes to be like, "What are you gonna do about that young man and his clumsiness?" And Jarl Twicehewn goes, "Unfortunately, something happened." And Jarl Gorin goes, looks at the party. "Is it goblins?" "It's
Looks
not
back.
goblins."
It is always the goblins.
Not this time. Yeah, you gotta stay vigilant. You never know.
I was, and then Jarl Perenna walks out, calm, collected. "An unfortunate accident for sure. but I'm sure it will be rectified quickly. Most quickly, most quickly. My greatest apologies. Let us go to the games. You never get to see the games. Now you can go and see my son fight. I am to understand he will be testing his mettle against our favorite and most loved Monkey Paw.
Yeah, he allowed me to use magic actually in this combat.
What? he goes, what? he goes to walk off and then remembers that this is a ruse and he got really distracted. And he goes, we'll see. Everyone kind of disperses. The frost witch kind of stays. Her long curled over fingernails kind of woven together a little bit. She kind of steps up and she goes, what an interesting turn of events.
Indeed.
It's not the word I'd use.
I take out the ball and I look at her again.
She gives you a
All of you really need to
really
stop.
creepy smile in response. She fixes you with her tattooed eye. But what's funny is because what you see is what she would look like without all of the dark rituals she's been through, and she actually looks kind of just normal. And which just makes the grim face that she's used to sticking people with look absurd.
You looked a lot. You look like the mom I never had.
Realizing what had happened, she goes, okay, but seriously, how much do you want for that magic item? Twice here and keeps going on and on about it. That and some deck. What's up with the deck?
Oh, deck.
The deck.
Oh. We all.
Your accent is
I would
most
love
thick.
to tell
I
you
was
about
holding
this.
it back so bad. I was just doing my best, Jake.
I couldn't do it.
What's with this dick?
When no one else said anything, I was just like, oh.
Hi, my name's Jeff. I say things unintentionally sometimes. I need subtitles.
The card deck.
Hi.
Yes.
Just aged 2 years. I just want everyone to know that.
It's either if you're-
This episode
if
has
you're
aged me 2 years.
We have been brutal this entire episode.
Yes, we have.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
I think this is Styx's territory. Styx,
I was going to say, if your hand goes into my bag again to grab another one of my items, I'm going to cut it off.
Can't cut it off. I'm invincible.
Come on.
Styx takes out the deck and goes, this little bad boy does things. So you draw a card. You have to tell it how many cards you're going to draw. And then the sum. And then something will happen. I do not recommend drawing more than two.
2. Sounds like whimsy.
I mean, you could. What have we seen happen? We saw a guy die. We also got the house out of it. A coxy
She
cow.
eventually goes, I hope he pulls one, and walks off. I hope it gets him killed. He's earned it. All right, the 5 of you are alone.
So tempted to pull a card.
Don't do it. We remember we've learned that they keep going back in. So
Did we?
No, we
Yeah.
didn't.
No, normally they do, but in this case, they are not
Feff
going
changed
back in.
it.
oh, Feff changed it. Oh, okay, cool. So there's still some whack stuff in there, but there's also still Wish.
It's true.
There was mostly whack stuff in there. So what is there to do now? There's the tournament that's happening.
Twiceune needs to draw
Oh,
a
the
card.
moon? My apologies.
I did
Somebody
the
go
moon
s-
like ages ago.
I
Can we
didn't
go
notice.
see-
I've been too focused. You've got me on my toes, guys.
Did you also see Spade redeemed?
No, Spade, what's up? How you doing, homie? What's Spade,
Spade
redeemed?
redeemed one that was 10,000 points worth.
What was it? Let's see.
Yawn.
Oh,
Yawn. Sleepy Feffers needs to have a yawn. He's just a sleepy little bearded baby.
He needs his bedtime. Oh.
Oh, it's nap time for the Feffers.
Curse you, Spade! You come back one time. You've been gone for so long. Now my eyes are watery.
When they're so sleepy. And all big yawn.
Love you, Spade. You absolute demon.
You know how whenever
Spade
a
was
dog...
like, oh, he didn't yawn. I was like, he just didn't see it yet. Oh, but hey.
So I
Guess
was
we
doing
know
the
that.
live. I was doing the live game with the Terraform group,
Mhm.
and people started trying to get me to yawn. And George leans over and he goes, "If you yawn, I'm gonna slap you really hard." And I'm just looking at him like, just tears, just tears. And he was like, "Do it," and I was like, and I actually managed to not yawn.
There we go. You know how every time a dog like stretches, you just have the impulse to just go, ah, big stretch.
Yeah.
Every time Feff yawns in my head, I just go, oh, big yawn.
So what's the party up to?
We go up. Should we? Where's Twiceune? He needs to draw.
You can see him standing over the table looking at the map.
Twiceune, I believe
Aye.
you wanted to see sticks about a card.
He kind of turns and looks Styx right in the eye.
Would you like a berry first? It could be the last berry you ever get. Why?
Make an
Offer a
insight
berry.
check. Styx.
Make an insight check. Oh, boy.
What?
8.
Yeah, you got nothing. He's tired. There's more going on than
Oh,
the
wait.
party has an understanding of. This could be seen as desperate.
Oh.
I would like to pull one card.
Does that count as him declaring it?
Yep.
All right. I present the deck.
Let me go get the deck. I didn't actually plan on us having the deck tonight. Oh, I said it again.
No, it's
I'm breaking stuff.
Ziller is praying. Ziller is just in a squatted position. Is he praying or is he pooping? We'll never know.
He might just be doing it to him.
He might just be doing it to him.
All
I
know
is doing it to him.
Doing it to him. Keep making the face. We gotta keep doing it. Hey
There we-
chat. Hey chat. I want to do a social experiment with you. I want you all to do
I'm
it
so
to him
bright.
with me.
Holy
right
crap.
now.
Oh, it fixed it. Nice.
Everybody do it to him.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Even if you
Oh
do it
my
to him
god,
like
here
this.
we go.
Do it to him. All we've known is doing it to him.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Oh no.
I didn't even like try to set this up.
No, I know.
Steph was just like,
No,
I'm
I
gonna
had
do
it
it to
written
him.
down. I just, if I'm honest, I forgot to go grab the deck. If I have, if I pull one that we have already pulled, I'm just gonna go again.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of cards.
There's a few.
there's more than 3.
At least more than 3, man. I counted them.
All right, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Top deck.
Oh.
Well, that's easy.
Oh no, we've done this one. Beggar. Having a
No.
coach.
No, that happened to Coach. This was the one that
That happened to
disintegrated
Coach.
office items.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
you're right.
gonna
Jarl is
continue
no
to do
longer
it to
the
him.
Jarl. All right.
The whole city and all the people just
God.
immediately deletes the entire campaign.
Tell me when.
Stop.
Now,
You-
you're too fast.
Thief.
Eve,
Thief.
Thief?
Has that one been pulled yet?
Thief.
what does it do?
I gotta look it up. I accidentally shuffled in the frickin' cheat sheet card. Why are there so many cards? It's terrifying. There's way too many cards in this deck. Is this the Strahd
Right.
deck? I'm an idiot. This is the Strahd deck.
I was like, thief isn't one.
The stress continues.
Well, now
Well,
we
thank
gotta
you for
do it-
coming to tonight's stream.
Well, now we
Thanks,
gotta
James.
do it to him again.
It's been proudly brought to you by Offbeat, who's our sponsor for tonight.
Our sponsor for tonight is Big
Vegas.
Sorry,
Big
Tom
decks are
Hanks.
us.
Big Decks. Come to Big Decks Are Us to get your complimentary big deck.
Sorry, I'm sorry,
You can
guys.
get
I'm
tarot
sorry.
cards, oracle cards, the deck of many, all
I come back
from
with a
our
normal
sponsor,
deck of
Big
cards.
Decks Are Us.
Big decks and big decks only.
Big decks.
Contrary to popular belief, they do also build decks for your house.
It costs a lot more
No.
than the decks of cards,
But they
it's
are also a lot bigger.
Well, we don't discriminate here. Decks of all kinds are welcome.
completely. The deck is so large it will be useless for your house.
All right. Okay. Here we go. I got the cheat sheet this time.
I'm terrified.
Yo, they have tech decks, Offbeat.
Yo, tech. Of course they have tech.
Yo,
decks.
wait a minute, brother. Big tech decks are just skateboards.
Proving that I'm shuffling.
Can he not hear us?
No, I can hear you.
Okay.
He's ignoring us.
I'm
Valid.
trying to plan for possibilities here. All right, this has been shuffled. Anybody want me to shuffle again on camera?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Top
Yeah.
deck it.
Top deck.
Rogue.
Rogue?
Yeah. Let's see. Hang on. Don't look it up. Don't look it up.
Why, so you can lie to us?
What's the point? It's on record. I just want to do it in a way that.
It's
Oh.
surprising.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'll just read it because nothing immediately happens. A non-player character of the DM's choice becomes hostile towards you. The identity of your new enemy isn't known until the NPC or someone else reveals it. Nothing less than a wish spell or a divine intervention can end the NPC's hostility towards you.
An NPC is now hostile to Jarl Twice Hewn.
Someone
Bad
who
idea.
wasn't hostile now is.
Yes.
Or.
There we go.
That was wild. What if that card just tipped off the lady, Jarl?
Perina. as well.
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't know
Petunia.
anything yet. Petunia?
Yeah, Jarl Petunia.
So nothing happens. Jarl Twice Hewn kind of goes a bit anticlimactic.
Could always pull again.
Honestly, those are the good cards.
It could always be worse.
It usually isn't better.
Perhaps later.
Well, I've got to go fight your son now.
Good luck, he's very tough.
I'm sure he is. However, one-on-one combat is my specialty.
So is his.
I should hope that if one of us dies, bring us back.
Of course, we don't fight to the death.
I don't know. He refused to
We
tell me
don't.
the rules.
He kind of points at you. We don't fight to the death. Do not kill my son.
I won't.
Humble him, maybe.
But he did not give me the rules. If he decides to kill me, I will not hesitate to slay everyone he knows.
Is that a threat?
I am telling you a mere order of events that will proceed should I find myself facing death. We shouldn't have anything to worry about if he doesn't kill me.
Shouldn't have anything to worry about. I like you, son. But you're kind of stupid sometimes.
I'm very stupid until I don't need to be.
He laughs. Slaps you on the shoulder. Looks, does one last like look at the deck, and walks away. That was well done. And you turn and the Frost Maiden is there. The Frost Witch. She went from Frost Maiden to Frost Witch, and that's where my confusion is, because now there's a new Frost Maiden. I surely hope that your fancy magic deck does not cost my good friend his life or his kingdom.
Well, we don't know what it did.
Indeed. She turns and walks off.
Hey, you guys want to watch me fight someone?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, gifts! I have gifts! Guys, I got some awesome stuff from the gift shop.
That was such a genuine mood just then. I've seen people do that.
I reach in my bag. First, I pull out the quiver with 8 arrows. I go, okay, so my dad, expert crossbow maker, expert arrow maker. These arrows, look at these bad boys. I would say it's a plus.
Dead bodies in
It's a +1 if I've ever seen it. These are for you, Farron.
Thank you.
They're 8 of them. And to you, Zaz. You know, I saw what happened in the High Place Castle, and I realized that, you know, you need a sword that you can hit people with. So I present to you a flaming sword that you can hit people with.
Tell him what
Did I catch him on fire?
It's called the Red Stabber.
Red stabber, huh?
Oh, that hurts.
It's something. All right. Give it a test. You know, whatever the heck.
It flourishes with a bright crimson flame as you brandish it, leaves behind that like streak of fire.
It looks nice. Thanks.
Feels nice. Wave it around again.
He starts doing that like, never mind. All right.
Off to fight.
Oh, it actually doesn't have it in here.
It's Flame Tongue, I believe.
I am aware,
Oh,
but
okay.
I don't have it in my list of items.
Don't worry, Zilla. I won't let him kill you.
Thanks, I appreciate it. But if I die,
Go ahead.
if I die, I'm more worried about what my knife's gonna do. It's not me. I just wanted to make a threat so that it would all go back to me and not you guys. All right, let's go fight him.
All right. Fast forwarding a little bit, the party finds themselves in a front row seat of this Coliseum. The pit down below has been it's kept sprinkled with this kind of fine layer of salt instead of sand or gravel. Zilla, your feet kind of crunch through it as you step out into the ring. This is probably 100 yards around. As you step out, you can hear some people like monkey paw, you know, just kind of, and you hear music kind of going off. And then the other gate opens up, and Jarl's son, Lord Dornval, kind of steps out with his great sword, kind of down to the side, and he kind of nods at you, walks to the center. Kind of looks at you. Go ahead.
I walk up to the center as well.
Well, this should be interesting, eh? Just, let's make it a good fight. Winner takes all, of course, but let's make sure we put on a good show.
It'll be entertaining.
And you see him walk over to the side, and you see him kind of spread some of the salt out of the way, and you see a rune, and he, to everyone's like shock, he brings his greatsword down on the rune, and the anti-magic field goes down. He kind of stretches. You're now able to use magic within the arena.
I am now able to.
In the arena.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, well.
I know people think I'm a fighter, but I'm actually a wizard.
You've got something to prove, apparently. Out in your real world of danger and terrifying things.
Well,
It's probably best I make this point.
if you can beat me, you can safely say you can beat the man who killed Satan.
I'd like that. And he goes to shake your hand.
I give him a shake as well, and then I get back into my stance.
Yeah, he goes.
May I
he goes
activate
back to
Blade
his
Song
stance.
before the start of the first round? Or is it just gonna happen?
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah.
You activate Blade Song. Everyone goes from like this raucous cheering to like this quiet muttering, and you hear a few people like, "Come on, let's go!" Roll initiative, bud.
Dancing Queen plays in the distance somewhere.
Dancing Queen.
I'm gonna add my ambush dice.
Oh yeah. Does this
my
apply?
Yeah, to initiative.
Oh right.
Yeah. Awesome. Got a 21.
Okay. Dirty 20. You're up first, my guy.
How far away is he?
About 5 feet.
All right. Okay, I'm nervous now. The music's playing. Okay, I'm gonna. First thing I'm gonna do. That's up. I'm going to attempt to cast Hold Person on him.
Okay.
I need a. Let me just make sure I've got the saving throw correct. I'm going to need a Wisdom saving throw.
19.
All right, he passes. I'm going to Action Surge and do it again.
$17.
Meets it. All right.
All right.
What? It would not have been a fun fight otherwise.
That's fair. Bonus action.
Wouldn't have been a fun fight for Tracy at least.
Do I have any? And for my bonus action, I'm going to place Hexblade's Curse upon him.
Okay. Do I roll for that? I think no, I don't roll for that.
No, that's just yours now. Congratulations.
No, thanks. All right. With a mighty bellow, he's going to step up and try to bring his greatsword down on you.
Okay.
Your AC is
Currently 19.
currently 19. The first hit misses.
Okay.
The second hit hits.
Shield. No, it don't.
Doesn't it? What's the AC now?
My AC is now 24.
Nice. He had a 26 to hit.
Poopy. Okay.
Okay. You take 19 damage.
Crispy.
And with his bonus action. Nope, he doesn't do anything. He stands there. Your turn.
Okay. Well, that last gimmick didn't go off. Time for gimmick number 2, I guess. I'm going to use Bestow Curse.
Okay.
Actually, wait, am I going to do that? No, I'm not. I'm going to place Hex upon him.
Okay. Now that I do roll for, correct?
Nope. It's yours now. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks.
Now I'm going to use my action. I'm going to swing and then Eldritch Blast for 3 times.
Okay.
That is a 27 to hit.
27 hits.
All right. I'm going to place a Battlemaster Trip Attack on this weapon hit
Okay.
as well.
All right, let's go.
I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
24.
Okay, he passes. This is a 20, but that does 25 slashing damage. Magical.
So, sorry, how much total?
25.
Okay.
And then 3 Eldritch Blasts come in his direction. Oh, PvP combat scares me.
Why?
Because it's over in a second. And
Will
I
it
don't
be?
know when my second is. That's a crit, thank God. This is... Okay, that is a 21 to hit, a critical hit, and then a 25 to hit.
All 3 hit.
Delightful. Okay, so this is going to be 12, 13, 13 plus 3, that is 16 plus 10, that is 26 for that one, and then 6, that is 10. Let me write this down. 26, that's 10 plus 12, that is 22. 42. That's 42. That is 68 damage. Force.
Whoa. 68 force damage.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. All right. Wow. All right. Done.
Yes, that would be my turn.
Okay.
That is.
He's gonna take that 68 damage. Go.
All right.
With a 26 to hit.
26. All right.
He has a +9 to hit.
That's fair. I'll just eat that.
Rolled the wrong thing. 13 damage. He swings again. 26 to hit. I'm hot with the 26s tonight.
13 on that first one.
13 on the first one.
All right.
11 on the second. And he's going to use a legendary action.
I knew that was coming.
Make a DC 16 wisdom saving throw.
You can do it.
17.
Nice. You are not frightened. Your turn, bud.
You spooky man. How's he looking? I don't want to kill him.
He's looking fine.
You can just
All right.
declare non-lethal, right?
Yeah, he can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Only-
can, the pull punch mechanic is at play. Sorry, his pull punch mechanic is at play. Is yours?
Mine is. I did. Are you playing with the rule where magic can also be pulled? Because technically that's not in the. Okay, if we can allow that, then I'm fine. I'm pulling punch.
I would say for this specific instance, yes.
Okay, that works. That works great. In that case, I'm going to cast a 4th level scorching, a 4th level scorching ray.
Okay.
5 beam. Ziller's gonna spin his magic orb around him. He's gonna split his sword into 5 pieces, and 5 beams of fire are going to charge directly at him. I make 5 attack rolls.
Damn.
Dude, sword go burr.
Oh, random person gets 1d20 HP. Let's roll the d20 to find out who that is.
Is this a good chance for a D2, right? There's only 2 people in this
Oh,
combat.
you're right. You're right. I like
Yeah,
that. I
look
like
at
that. I got a new fancy little D2. Offbeat, call it. You want vein or sword?
Sword.
It was vein.
Dang it.
Inspiration or 1d20 HP goes to me. 10 HP back.
All right. So my attack rolls were a 16 to hit.
Nope.
1 crit on a 19 because of Hexblade's curse.
Nice. So that hits regardless.
Yes. A 26 to hit.
Hits.
A 19 to hit.
Nope.
And a 22 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, so 3 hits. So 3 hits, that is going to be 40. One of them was a crit, so that's going to be 8d6. With 3 hits, that's going to be Hexblade's curse, that's plus 15. And an extra d6 for each of those because of Hex, that is going to be an additional 3d6. I'm going to roll this in my dice roller bot because there's too many. I don't have enough d6s. That is 12d6. 12d6 total plus 15. That is 56 damage.
Okay.
Bonus action, second. Should I do this? Yes, bonus action, second wind. And I'm going to take a deep breath and regain 10 HP.
Nice. We've both regained 10 HP. All right. He's going to use a legendary action to hit you now.
Okay.
19 plus 9, 28 to hit.
28 to hit?
Yep.
28 hits. Gosh darn, please stop rolling high.
No. Come on, dice. Brain. 17 slashing damage.
17?
Mm-hmm. My turn?
It's still yours.
Yeah. Okay. Crit fail. He's going to swing and make a dex save. That he fails, and his sword buries in the salt, and he loses the rest of his turn. Your turn.
Ooh, bless up. Okay.
Yeah, Ziller's dad is in the back like, let's go!
How's he looking?
Insight check.
9.
He's not bloodied.
Do I do defense now is the question.
How you looking?
I am
Insight check.
Insight check. Yeah.
Got him!
I was hoping no one would say anything.
I
don't
am
know what
bloodied.
My insight is.
I will say I am bloodied. I'm at exactly 50% health.
Okay.
Plus, it's like itching to heal, but it's like refraining because it's contest and rules.
I am
You can see in his eyes that he's got something to prove, but his anger does not seem to be at you. More of the way he was built. He was brought up to be this powerful fighter, but only in safety. You know what I mean? And he's never been able to go out and like make a name for himself or anything like that. And so he's really trying to like to bring you down, but more for him and not against you.
I'm going to. He can just move that far, can't he? You know what? I don't want to run away. Ziller won't run away. I was gonna Misty Step. I'm not. I'm going to cancel concentration on Hex, and I'm going to engage concentration on a spell called Mirror Image.
Oh, good one. Prick.
Nice.
Yeah, you don't know what's gonna happen, Vloxen.
So that is my action. Golly, do I have any more bonus actions to do? I don't think so. No, I do not. Bonus action, I'm gonna brush off my shoulder and be like, you got some hit in ya. Woof. They make you dwarves thick.
Dang, boy, he thick.
He's thick. Damn, boy, it's a thick ass boy.
He's thicker than his father too, so you just.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay.
Mirror image is up. 3 additional Zillers start engaging in a dancey dance. We're all doing this dance. Exactly.
Goodness.
You got tricks.
So 3 illusory duplicates of yourself appear in your space. Until the
Right.
spell ends, the duplicates move with you, mimic your actions, blah, blah, blah. Each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration, roll a d20 to determine whether the attack instead targets one of your duplicates.
Go ahead and
If
roll
you
your
have 3, 6 or higher to change the attack. 2, 8 or higher. 1, 11 or higher. A duplicate's AC equals 10 plus your dex. If an attack hits a duplicate, the duplicate is destroyed. Duplicate can be destroyed only by an attack that hits it. Ignore all other damage and effects. The spell ends when all 3 duplicates are destroyed.
Roll your
Creatures
D20.
unaffected.
Roll your d20.
So I
He
rolled a
makes a
15,
big
so
ol'
that hits.
swang.
That hits the duplicate. I rolled a 15.
All right, it goes through the duplicate. And he goes. He's gonna go again.
All right. So that is 1 duplicate. All right, that one's gonna target me.
Okay.
Does it automatically hit a duplicate, or does it have to?
No, it has its own AC. The AC is 12 though.
Oh, I haven't rolled to hit you yet. I've just rolled to successfully target you, correct? Okay.
Yes. Does that hit me?
22?
I'm going to shield that, so no, it doesn't.
Okay.
Did you roll for the first one? Roll to hit for the first one?
Yes. I rolled to hit and succeeded in hitting, and then it came forward that I missed him. So now,
Yes.
once I realized how that worked, I switched again, waited to see if I hit, and then forgot to roll to actually hit. And here we are. All right, he's going to use his final legendary action to try to hit you again.
All right.
Roll your d20.
First roll to hit. You sneaky mans. That hits a duplicate. The AC is 12.
Oh, it hits a duplicate. And it
First,
does
you gotta
hit.
see if he.
It does
Alright.
hit.
You roll a 3, that won't hit.
Sure. Okay. So that's 2 duplicates down, correct?
2 duplicates down, 1 duplicate left.
And he's just gonna move as close as he can to what he guesses to be you. Your turn.
Okay. I've got a fun trick. I'm going to roll to hit with this. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
All right. So this was Booming Blade.
Okay.
I'm also going to be adding a Battle Master technique on this. It's going to be a trip attack. I need a strength saving throw from you.
What does he have to make?
15. Couldn't be too hard.
Rolled a 12, but I'm gonna use Indomitable.
Okay.
The Warlord can now you know who it is.
Rip.
Can re-roll a saving throw if it fails. Must use the new roll.
Okay.
16?
That does beat it.
Okay.
Well, he's not prone. However, he is going to take this damage.
Okay.
So that is 8, 11 plus 12. That is with an extra D8 on top of this. Plus 11 plus 12, 23 plus 5. That is 27 damage. And now if he moves willingly more than 5 feet before the end of my next turn, he will take additional damage.
Okay.
I am then going to hit him with my actual weapon attack.
He is bloodied, by the way.
That's a crit. All right, I'm going to use my last Battle Master technique on this crit for another trip attack. That is going to be 11, 17, 25, plus 12. That is 37 damage.
37 damage.
And I need another strength saving throw.
19.
He passes. And then, as my bonus action, I'm going to Misty Step. And I'm going to teleport back 30 feet. Approach me!
Henceforth. Hark!
Yeah. And my blade, when I struck him, he's now just like rattling with energy. He feels if he walks into it, he's going to blow up.
So he can perceive that.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, he knows what it is, probably.
He knows what it is?
There's energy.
Okay.
He's energy sheathed around him.
He's gonna look around a bit and pull out a short bow. It misses. Misses again to you.
All right. Guys, I'm so tense. This is a lot.
Arthalos is gonna start with thaumaturgy, a monkey paw, monkey paw.
Roll performance. Or was that bow hiding? It's a short bow.
Where he keeps his everything else.
Yeah, where he keeps his entire slew of inventory. Nowhere.
18.
18. Okay, yeah. People begin cheering, monkey paw, monkey paw, monkey paw, and you can see Lord frickin' Thraceune. He's kind of looking around, and you see for the first time genuine hatred.
Oh.
You turned his home crowd against him, like.
Ziller is going to like smugly smile like a baby that just pooped its own pants and knows you gotta change its diaper.
Okay. It's still your turn.
It's my turn now?
I believe so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This point, Ziller, he's going to take his magic orb, arcane focus, tap it against his blade. These 5 arcane darts are gonna appear around his forehead, and he's just gonna point at his target as 5 magic missiles head towards him.
Oh my god.
This is guaranteed damage, and it stacks with Hexblade's curse. So this is going to be
Random inspiration. Let's see who that goes to. Veins or
Sword!
swords? Sword?
Well, this one can go to anyone in the party.
Yeah, except
That's
we're
not.
not gonna use it.
That's
If
fair.
But still.
Either of us.
I mean,
You're
you
right,
can
though.
Rolling a d6. Number 1. Baron, enjoy your inspiration point from our fantastic Bloxen.
Okay. This is the dice now. 5d4 plus 5 plus 25. 46 force damage.
God. Excuse me.
That is I was using my 3rd level spell slot, and I'm out of seconds. Okay, I'm running low on spell slots.
All right.
That is the end of my turn. The booming energy has stopped. He may approach me if he so chooses.
Yeah. Okay. Then absolutely. If it's down,
Mhm.
he bellows and charges. He crits.
All right,
All right.
bound to happen eventually. Actually, wait, does it hit a mirror image?
Ooh,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
50-50.
Yes!
Nice.
Heck yes!
Good job, whoever remembered that. Was that Jared?
Mm-hmm.
Good
That
job.
was
Jared.
me. I just
Yeah, it
remembered.
was Offbeat.
Oh, Offbeat. Good job, Offbeat.
Thank you.
Oh. He literally like does this thing where he like goes through the mirror image and he goes. And
I
he
give him
just-
this. I give him like a cocky like salute.
Cast it again. Just boop.
All right, is that your last mirror image?
That was my last mirror image.
He swings again. 24 to hit.
I'm going. Wait, meets or beats it. That's gonna hit. Either way, no matter what. So I won't do anything.
$12 damage.
Oh, this guy's let me down.
To you, friend.
Okay. Come on. I'll do as I please. And I'm going to actually on that last hit, I'm going to cast a 3rd level Hellish Rebuke.
Ooh.
As he hits me, I'm gonna go back to you, you boop! I swear really loudly.
All the people go, ooh. Offbeat. Locks or Taff loves you. You get +1 2nd level spell slot.
Oh, you are a godsend.
Taff, you've betrayed me.
So now he's got inspiration and a spell slot.
I need a dex saving throw from this guy.
17.
He meets the save.
Okay.
That is going to be half damage. So that is 3d10 fire damage. That is 14, 10, 24 halved, 12 fire damage.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to mirror image once again with a 3rd level spell with a 2nd level spell slot. 3 more images appear, and they all just go like, "Hey, you missed us."
He goes, no. Just looking at all of them like, ah! He's like, this was supposed to be a one-on-one. Okay. All right. Here comes the swing. Go ahead and roll for me. So if he still has to roll to hit, I guess it makes sense that I roll first.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because if you hit me, I'll see if it hits instead the thing. So that's
23 to hit.
that hits a mirror image as well. 1 down. Going again.
I don't think that. Oh, first you roll. 18 to hit.
18. That won't hit me. Let me just read the exact wording.
Well, you got to find out if it hits a mirror image.
Yeah, every time you target me.
Because
Okay,
I gotta whittle those things down if I can.
That hits a mirror image. Yes. So
Damn
that's
it.
1 more down.
Well, I guess that's a win. All right.
Yeah.
To you, sir.
Okay. So 1 more left.
Jake,
Okey-dokey.
Jake, you get a +1 2nd level spell slot. Did you wait, Jake? You keep.
What?
Do you remember when I said you can't be doing that?
You can't give.
You said you couldn't buy him for me, and I have not done so.
I don't take your spell slot. I'll win on my own turn.
You have to
Thank
take
you.
it because now I'm down 6,000
We'll
points.
refund you. We can do that.
We can
Okay.
refund you. Okay. So now it's my turn, right? It's my turn.
Yeah, it is now your turn.
Oh my god, I'm peeing myself because I don't know if I'm making the right moves. Okay.
My dude does one thing. It's hit and
Hitting.
hard to be hit.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do another gambit. Should I?
Who are you asking?
Do I have enough spell slots? I'm talking to myself for the
Oh.
viewers.
Oh. Oh, it looked like you were asking like someone nearby. I was like,
Okay. Ooh. Okay, I've got an idea. First thing I'm gonna do is Zeller's gonna poke his brain, and then this beam is just gonna appear out of it straight into his eyes. I need
Okay.
you to make a, what is this spell? What save is this? What save is Mind Slipper?
Oh my god.
Give it to me. Succeed. Intelligence save.
21.
Why are you smart?
I rolled a 20. He has a +1 to intelligence. He's not super smart. He just rolled well.
Fine. I'm gonna whack him. That is a 14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
All right. In that case, I'm going to Misty Step once more, using a 3rd level spell slot. Teleport back 30 feet, and then I'm going to use my full movement to move back an additional 30 feet. I am now 60 feet away.
Okay.
I thought Misty Step was 60 feet.
I think
Step-
it's,
Is
I
yours-
think it's 30.
It's 30. Misty Step's 30.
Is it?
Yes. It's 30 feet.
It's just a bonus action. It can't be that powerful.
Yeah.
They can't do that.
All right. I am now 60 feet away.
Oh, I'm out of legendary actions. Frick! All right. Okay. All right. Okay, all right. He's going to charge forward 30 feet. Knowing that you have range and he really doesn't, aside from his short bow, he's going to dash the rest of the 30 feet, which is this action.
Okay.
Your turn.
So he's right up in
I
my
guess,
face,
yeah.
right?
I mean, yeah. At the cost of one of your spell slots, absolutely.
Okay. I'm thinking. Okay. I see no reason to not Sword Blasty Blast. Sword Blasty Blast is the official name of the Ziller combo. That is 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. X is down. Which is a shame. That is going to be 4 plus 12. That is 16 damage. And at this point, Blade Song is down, so I'm going to use my Blade Song again to start that up for my bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to blast 3 times.
Okay.
That's what I do best. All right, that is 1 critical hit from the 19.
Okay.
And then there's going to be a 23 to hit
That hits.
and a 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay, so this is going to be, where's that D10? Give it to me. So 10 plus doobie doobie dooba doobie doobie dooba. So 19. 19 plus 15 is 15. That is 34. 34 damage.
How would you like to do this?
Yes! Okay.
Well done.
With the first strike, I'm gonna like gut him at his ankles.
Okay.
And then the 2 beam, and then gonna like point the sword. One beam at one beam shoulder, 1 beam at other shoulder, and then the last beam misses. And I'm gonna play it off as intentional.
He goes. He's gonna go down and goes, I yield. I yield. And the crowd, wow, erupts with cheering and stomping and general ruckus.
I like raise my blade and then I sheath it and then I offer my hand down to him.
He takes it, you help him up, and he goes, "It was a good fight. It was a good fight. It was a good one." He's gonna turn and kind of raise your hand and lift it up and stuff like that, and everyone's gonna keep cheering and stuff like that. And he goes, "At least I've proven something to my father and all these people. You think?"
I think you've shown that you're new, but you won't go down easily.
And that's when you begin. That's when he starts looking around. He goes, "Where is my dad? Where is he?" And he starts like spinning. "Do you see him?"
Your dad?
You look around, and you don't see Twice Hewn. And then you hear the bells.
He's
And
super dead.
it begins rippling down through the crowd. Jarl Twice Hewn is dead.
Why didn't he come to the thing? Why did he stay with that Petunia
Because
lady?
he's dead. And that's where we're going to pick up next episode. Guys, thank you for joining us. Don't go anywhere just yet. We're going to be doing a raid. It means a lot that you're here. Super cool of you guys. Oh, goodness. This has been Kjol.